Hello, my friend. You tell me that you get so bruised by interactions with your friends and your family that you want to avoid any interactions altogether because you feel that they're always misconstruing you and they never do justice to you. You know, this is how we all feel. People have a very different sense of themselves and their own intentions than the way in which other people look at us and interpret our actions or interpret our words. So there is a huge gap between who we feel we are and how we are perceived by others. And that gap can widen so the more if we start withdrawing from interactions. So by becoming defensive about it because we are afraid of being misunderstood or misinterpreted or hurt more, by withdrawing from the interaction, we create an even greater gap and give the other person license to fill that gap by making false interpretations about us. And that is not a desirable situation because it's very easy to become alienated from each other in that way. So it's hugely important we learn to communicate and get through these fears of being misperceived by the other and being hurt and harmed by the other. Now, don't misunderstand me. When there are people who are deliberately hostile towards you or who mean you harm, then clearly you need to find ways of protecting yourself. And that is usually about belonging with a group of people who are like-minded and who are friendly, so that you can stand up to the bullies. But now I'm assuming that it is one of your friends of your family who doesn't want to actually destroy you or bully you, that you're having difficulties coming to terms with, and that you are tempted to withdraw from communication with. So in that situation, it is very important that you learn to set your fears and your feelings to one side. You may return to them later, and that you find a way to try to communicate your intentions and your state of mind to the other person in a way that they can grasp, and then to listen to the other person when they do the same. So you force yourselves to communicate in a slightly stilted way, giving each other the benefit of the doubt and forcing yourself to really try to understand where the other person is coming from. Now, you shouldn't be commenting on each other in a negative way, but you can point out how you are left feeling and what it is that your intention is and your objective is in order to overcome that. In other words, you got to come to this exchange, both of you, in a positive frame of mind where you seek to get greater understanding of each other's point of view and you stick to that rule. You do not accuse the other and you do not focus on the negativity, but you aim to create a middle ground, a common ground in which you can both actually learn to trust each other again. So this is about learning to communicate and learning to build a small amount of trust with the other person. And it is vital for getting on with people. Now, the extent to which you can exchange and the depth at which you can trust will be little at first. But if you do this often, you may extend it and the trust may grow. And of course, the trust may be broken down again if you get disappointed in each other. But remember, that happens in both directions. And it's very well worth keeping trying. Good luck with that, my friend. Try to communicate and try to build a little bit of trust with the people who are close to you.